J43R_ was first.
Yo, J43R_. Let's go. What up, Quinter? Nightreign. Name. Nightreign. Hopefully no power outages. And hopefully my live split still works, because it didn't even get saved from last time because the power went out. It didn't get a chance to save, because I don't, like, manually save after every run. So, yeah, I don't even know if the settings are gonna work, because it wasn't working a while ago, and then it was working yesterday. And I was like, great, I'll just save it and it'll work every time. But it did not work like that. There's something I want to test out first. I'm just gonna go on my main to test it out. My main file. I want to see how quickly can you do level 2 mountaintops. Or not mountaintops, crater. Level 2 crater magma worm. Can you do that in time to just skedaddle in, skedaddle out if you do the Iron Eye skip? To get a legendary for day 1. Because if I've got a legendary, even if I'm only level 2, by the time I get out, by the time the circle shrinks the first time, with a legendary, I'll be able to get at least level, I don't know, 6 to 8, maybe more, by the time that the day 1 comes. So I don't know if that's worth it, but you miss consort speedruns. Those were pretty good. Those were pretty fun. So if I crater, Earth is shifting, crater. Down to 62 of the sigils. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. And then I Iron Eye. Sure, whatever. And then I equip the things that I would have, which would be the pocket watch. I don't know that I've bought the ones in the shop here. Did I? I did not, because I didn't want them cluttering my inventory. But I should buy them for testing purposes, which is now going to clutter my inventory for forevermore. But it is what it is. Can he avoid RNG and power outages crapping on his runs tonight? Unlikely about the RNG. The power outages, maybe, though. Maybe. Okay, so this is the setup we would have, and then it's just see. It doesn't matter which one we go for, but first one we would go for would be Dark Drift Knight. See how quickly I could get the legendary weapon if I just went directly there. Not 2-player expedition. 1 player. Let's see. Flask also heals allies is huge in this run. It's so important. There, we need it. Okay, so that'll get us obviously to level 2, and then we also try to grab something. I'd probably, maybe it's like only go there if once I find something with bleed, but since I have something with bleed from the starting one, oh, and a gold pickled foul foot would give me a great start. Sure, I'll take continuous HP recovery. Let's see how this would feel. So then we do this. Have the gold pickled foul foot ready. Oh, thanks for the good luck, cactus. Ugh. Excuse you. Very important not to die while down at the bottom, because we can't get our level 2 back. And level 1 versus level 2 makes just a huge difference. Okay, so let's say we had a bleed weapon and we rushed there. Want to just beat every Night Lord, or are there other restrictions? It's not every Night Lord. It's only get to and defeat the one final Night Lord. Oh, that doesn't make it. Or it does? It easily makes it, actually. Wow, I really thought that getting no speed off of that would have killed it, but I guess not. Wow, it's actually going down pretty quick. Bleed weapon plus actually making sure to keep the mark up. Oh, let the mark fall. Had to wait for the lava to go away. Improved fire attack power. I think I'd just take the whip for a melee weapon potential. Immediately level up. Legendary the starter bow. And then I'm level 6 and I'm getting out of here on time? Yeah, that seems like the play. Just don't even worry about getting to level 4 from an Everjail. Just go in at level 2, but try to make sure I've got a melee bleed weapon. Yeah, so to unlock the final Night Lord, Healster, you have to complete any 4 other Night Lords. So it's just basically do any 4, whichever 4 are fastest. And then, Healster, and then you're done. Yeah, the circle is starting to close, so we weren't like, we didn't have a ton of time left, but as long as you've got a bleed weapon, that seems fine. And then honestly, we can probably just like head straight castle. Now that we're 6 with a legendary weapon. And then this seems like a pretty reasonable start. Forgot his spawn requirements, yeah. And especially like, oh, I even forgot to foul foot, so we could have been even higher in level. I hate that you can't use Mark while getting hit. Why is that a thing? That's so stupid. I know Iron Eye doesn't need, like, a buff, but, like, it just feels awful. They really should just fix that. I don't care if they nerf Iron Eye in other ways. It just feels so dumb that your defensive option you're just not allowed to use at times that you can roll. Projectile drop-off reduced, yeah. So it doesn't matter because this is just a test run, but yeah, this is definitely a good strat. Let me try it again. So let me quit out. Let me try it again with no bleed weapon and see if we have enough time. See if it depends on getting a bleed weapon. I could also try it bow only. Literally just level 2, run there, get absolutely nothing. And see if it's fast enough. Because it honestly, it might not be. Earth is shifting the crater still. Awesome. Was my weapon legendary? Yes. My weapon was legendary because of the crater. I'm gonna bleed weapon at the start. Would it be better to defeat the prelates, or does that take too long? That takes too long. And I wouldn't even be a high enough level to use whatever weapons they would drop, probably. Ooh, Rat Church doesn't even get us to level 2. Rat Church might ruin the whole strat. Rat Church might be a reset. Not like a real reset, but like a... You know, oh, this is not good. Reset. Hey, I say that I'm gonna reset, and then I actually don't reset. You know? The classic. Okay, but let's see if we still get to level 2, which is gonna take longer than usual, because we had Rat Church. Is that enough? No, it's barely not, I don't think. Any other random enemy? I mean, there's random enemies down here. Okay, so. And to get to a grace, I actually need to go back to the previous grace because there's no other graces along the way, and I didn't realize that. Okay, so let's see. If it's the worst possible start of all possible starts that ever there could be, and I even have to go back to level 2, do I still have time? I'm pretty sure I'm like 98% confident the answer is no. In this case, you'd have to skip doing it day 1, but let's see. Few nobles outside that church would think is enough for level 2. On which direction from that church? Are they north of it, south of it, west of it, east of it? I didn't see any that where I was looking at, but depends on the circles, to be honest. I mean, yeah, but Southeast. Okay. East, southeast. Got it. I will keep that in mind if we happen to get this exact spawn on this exact seed. Well, still feels like we're doing decent damage. Knight's Tide grows stronger, so we didn't get it before the Knight's Tide grows stronger, but doesn't have to be before. Burning is fine. Woo. Okay. Group thrusting counterattacks can actually be pretty good. Make it legendary. Level up to 6 still. I got lucky on the circle, but... I mean, that was like the worst start you could have, and we're still relatively fine. Like, even if the circle was lower and it was closing, I mean, I guess I don't know if we'd die, because it would depend on the circle, but... That should mean that anyone that doesn't have such a bad start, where we're like scrambling and go back and go forth and have to go to the Grace again, we should be fine as long as I play well. Neat. Yeah, that was a very unlucky start, but a very lucky circle, and we still had time. And let's see how the castle feels after that now, again, with level 6. Because it puts you right at the castle if you do that. It happens to be Banished Knights again, but... Yeah, then just do a little cheesing if I happen to get these Banished Knights. We do a little cheesing. Ooh. Black Knife is holy. Could be good against the dog. fire grease, and then so on. So then we would basically just sort of play it as normal from there. Yeah, seems good. Hey. Not cheesing, it's optimal bow usage. That's right. Optimal. But what if optimal is cheese, you know? Like, look at that damage. For having done one thing before coming to the castle, like, this damage is so good. Black Knife Ash of War is Chef's Kiss, yeah. I mean, even just attacking with it, it's just really solid. You do just have to be careful of these stupid Banished Knights and their stupid shields. And the fact that there's other enemies near them, too. Die. This Iron Eye brain rot would fry you? What brain rot? My optimal play. Yeah. Like, it does feel like if all you do is, like, Castle and the Shifting Earth, like, you always end up with, like, a decent run. And then it's only the first run that you need to, like, be too worried about. I guess, I don't know, the mountaintops is a little weird. It feels like there's a good plan for, like, everything except for Dog, which you can reset for, and Hulster, which, unfortunately, is the very last one, but, like... Man. Like, what level can we get to like this? Just doing like a super simple guaranteed strat. I mean, not guaranteed to get Banished Knights, but... You can even separate them and have little 1v1s? I didn't even know that. I sure do love when it doesn't riposte. Improved guarding, more runes. Yeah. So this was like super, super basic. I'm going to pretend that I have to run right now because in theory that might be all the time that we have. So what level can I get to at this point? Just like all I did was Magma Worm, make a legendary, and then the castle. What do I get to? I mean, seems pretty good. You think pots are worth picking up at any point? I kind of don't, but I don't really know. I truly do not know. I did kind of get lucky on getting an Exalted Flesh, but... Let's see how fast the Night Boss would be at this. 10 by night 1 is kind of bonkers. Yep, and you can do it fairly consistently, I think. Only Fulgor Crater Seed excludes the Magma Worm from the first... Only one Fulgor Crater Seed excludes the Magma Worm from the first circle. It's not about the Magma Worm. I don't actually care about the Magma Worm being in or out. I'll kill the Magma Worm before it closes. It's whether the bird path up here, it's whether this spot is out of the circle by the time I finish Magma Worm, which I'm gonna bet every seed, except for maybe one that's like in this corner, or I don't even know if there's one that's in this corner, would have that spot be out of the circle. So I would need to get out before then, because the only way out from the Magma Worm is to take the bird, I think. Okay, how fast can Gaping Dragon be? This seed was a safe one, yeah. I guess this one's at the castle, so it was close enough that it fit, but... Glitchless is beating the final boss, so only 5 expeditions needed. Correct. Yeah, I'd call that a pretty fast fight for a basically guaranteed strat. Cool. Seems neat. Seems nice. Thank you for the hydrate. How was Libra? The enhanced Libra? Didn't like it. Would have probably been my least favorite if there weren't 2 others that I dislike even more. But it was not. I didn't like it. Libra's champs. Yep. Normal Libra with spam NPC. Pretty much. All right, cool. We've got effectively a guaranteed strat, so I'm really happy about that. The 2 southwest night boss might work. Maybe. Maybe. 2 seeds of the night boss in front of the castle, like this one. 2 are southwest castle, and 1 is the very bottom of the map. Yeah. The goal is to get through there so fast, it doesn't even matter if it's the one at the bottom of the map. You're just out on time anyway. That's the goal. And I think that's possible. Am I a pest hater? I am indeed a pest hater. It's not like... It's kind of worse than regular pest, but even like regular pest sucks. So the enhanced version kind of just being regular pest, but like occasionally they do the one super move that's feels pretty much unavoidable is like, well, that's pretty lame. I thought enhanced pest sucked. I thought enhanced augur sucked. I thought enhanced Libra sucked. The rest are fine. Enhanced Fulgor's pretty good. I like that one. But yeah, those 3 I do not like. Regular pest, only more so. Enhanced Caligo is great in your opinion. What does it do? I couldn't figure out what was interesting about it. It felt like I was fighting regular Caligo, but like its moves were like bigger. Like its tail slap, instead of doing 1 beam, did like 3 beams and then they exploded, which was like, okay. And then it's like fly through you with icicles. Now the icicles were like darker blue and they did more damage, and I was like, okay. And then it got armor that broke in like 2 hits, and I was like, okay, am I supposed to break all the armor or just keep hitting the broken part? I didn't get it. It didn't like make me learn the fight. I just kind of won by just kind of like playing it like it was normal Caligo, and I was like, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Maybe it is cool and I just didn't understand it, but I just didn't understand it. And then it had like oh, I make a crystal and you're just continually taking frost damage. Just like continually. And I was like, well, I hated this on Borealis that you put on the mountaintops. Why did you think I would like it on Caligo? I was like, none of it was horrible, but none of it was great. It was just like, okay, it's fine, I guess. Some buns, not gonna lie, I hate getting unavoidable frost without mountain. Yeah, I was like, why do I have this unavoidable frost? Like, why is that there? I didn't think it was terrible. It just was like, okay, it's regular Caligo, but like maybe a little more annoying. I don't know. I was like, I didn't get it. The feels like an AT version of Caligo. I'm a Monster Hunter player. I appreciate the simple enhancements. That's fair. I didn't even feel like it was arc tempered. I just felt the same. I don't know. I guess maybe I would have been because like I don't know, maybe Fulgor is almost like not even that different than regular Fulgor, although he does have like new moves. They still feel very like him. But I don't know. It was just the moves that Fulgor had were just more fun. I felt like Caligo's moves are just fine. Like, I don't hate Caligo's moves. I just don't love them. None of them were like all that interesting. And it continued to be. None of them were all that interesting. Crystal is a safe spot behind the boss. Huh, didn't know that. Love Adele because it's just Monster Hunter. Kind of. And honestly, I liked Adele better, I think, than Caligo. The running out and jumping back in from enhanced Caligo, or from enhanced Adele, I didn't love that, but it was fine. Fulgor's a lot different. Like, most of his moves are new. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Fulgor greater than Adele, greater than Caligo, greater than the rest. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. Fulgor, Adele, Caligo, Libra, Pest, Augur is my enhanced boss list. Libra has made you like Adele finally. Fair, fair. Okay, so now that the backpack has properly tested, I think we're ready to send it. Having touched enhanced Libra, had a headache the last 2 days, and I despise Fia's champs. Fair. Fulgor is still your favorite, even though he is the easiest, just so clean and satisfying. I don't know if Fulgor is the easiest. Like, maybe? He's the most, like, manageable, I guess. Maybe he's easy because he's actually good. But, like, I don't know that he really feels like he does feel like he's got, you know, stuff that he's doing that does high damage. He's got high health. He's got, you know, sick moves that are, you know, that can be tough to dodge. It's just like all of it feels like, but I can manage it. Whereas a lot of the others feel like, oh yeah, then they just throw in some bullshit that's just gonna, you know, down somebody randomly and you're just gonna have to recover from that. So, I don't know. Press is the easiest, especially on trios. One person kites the moth all day, the other two bully farter. Fartis. I feel like as I've gotten better, I've been more okay with 30-minute runbacks, but the Everdark bosses have reminded me that actually I'm not okay with 30-minute runbacks. Yeah. Hey, Plixia! Yo, thank you for the sub! Welcome to the bunch! Enjoy the emotes. Let's go. Alright. So this one is the real Iron Eye run. The real one. For real this time. Actually, it's Fartis. Very important. Do you like 80 enhanced Fulgors? So maybe you have your more practice. Yeah. I think you probably just do. Like, that's the thing, is like, everyone did. When enhanced Fulgor came out, everyone was doing it for like days, and everyone got really good at it, and we figured out how to avoid his like super slash thing, because everybody liked the fight. And it feels like every other boss, it's like, oh, that boss is so hard. He gets me every time. It's like, how many times have you done it? Oh, like 4 times ever. And it's like, well, you know, yeah. No, I understand. I didn't really want him to do him more than like 4 times either, but... Only being able to sub after 5 years watching your videos to learn Sekiro. Yo, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's start. Does the timer auto start for me? It does. It works. Hooray! I was worried it wouldn't.
You would show the Night Lord unless we and for this.
Oops. Good enough menuing. More night slop today. Yep. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, forgot to skip the cutscene right away. My bad. Time loss. Okay, now for the non... Oh! The Stone Sword key start? The free Stone Sword key start. Fire pot. Guaranteed Stone Sword key. 2 uplifting aromatics? Wow, what a start. Oh, and an exalted flesh. Oh my goodness. And a fire grease. Oh my god, I don't even have enough for a fire. I'll take it over the gold pickled foulfoot. I don't need that. Wow, okay, we're set on that already. Now we just need some runes and weapons and whatnot. All right, so since I got a stone sword key, let's just use this. Oh, after I level. Okay. He's not guaranteed my attempts, but it's still your favorite spawn one. I thought it was. I thought people said it's not guaranteed if you don't spawn there, but if you spawn there, it's guaranteed. Like, it's not that the location is guaranteed. It is that if you spawn there, it is guaranteed. Oh, my range is bigger. Whoa, what are you doing here? Rude of them. Okay, and now, do we just head to the castle? I don't really know what to do on a lot of these seeds, like... Spamming... Aha, there you are. Spamming Everjails is, like, good for runes, but it's not really necessary for... Well, that doesn't do anything. In fact... Just get out of my inventory so I don't have to worry about you. Nice. Crucible Castle, yippee! Oh, I didn't know that Crucible Knight could actually make it over here. Yeah, I just wanted to get the extra damage of the ult. Improved ranged weapon attacks. Excellent. Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have gotten a purple weapon instead of coming to the castle, is what I should have done. Expedition 33 needs a DLC. It would be cool. I guess I'll just take that. All right, so I don't think two-handing counts for bows. I guess I'd just do the red range short bow over my default. More fire grease is great. Okay. So why don't I go make my weapon purple now? Before the night 1 boss. This feels like a practice run, even though this, like, is a real run. Level 8 already. Nice. So we can be level 8 with a purple bow. That should work out well. Maybe I should have gone to the other entrance. Would have been closer, I think. I just went to the first one that I saw. Oh, Zelen! Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Wake me up when they release Expedition 34. Am I right? So right. Die. Thank you. Black Flame stance breaking is pretty good. Okay. Ooh, lightning grease. I'll take it for variety in greases. I'm gonna save the lightning grease for the dog at the end, because it should be much better than fire grease. Don't fall down. I can't hit you down here as easily. Rude. Oh, that means, though, that I need to drop my fire grease. Yeah, that's why I should have done it earlier, was just for item management. Because now I need to go upgrade real quick. And then after upgrading, I honestly might just come back in here for the fire grease. Now that's probably not worth it. I can probably just find some more at the castle. But I would really like to find some fire grease before. Honestly, it actually might be worth it. Because fire grease is the thing that I most would like right now. For the night 1 boss. I can look in this fort, though, for some fire grease. That would save me from having to go back. Nice, there's the fire grease I'm looking for. Okay, now we're pretty set. Night one should be not bad. Anything else around here that I'd like to do? Probably just a random field boss, which I think there was one just up here or down there. I don't remember where field bosses are. And that is a problem. Oh, there's one. It's Bubaka. Close enough, probably. Maybe I don't finish it in time, but I can at least get it low and then finish it the next day. Ooh, that's not good. Also not good. Aw. I might need to just get out of here now. I'm unsure how long this has taken. Well, no. I think we're fine. There we go. Nice. Good kill. Yeah, and we're in time. Fire attack power. No. Nice, level 10, with an epic, with a fire grease, and double buff for day one. Not bad, not bad. Sub 240, what's that? The time, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Trying to, from a fresh character, defeat Hjolster in under that amount of time. Okay, not bad. Amari's Executioner Sword and Grafted Blade Greatsword banned just because they're too good. Yep. Got it. Thought it's a 3-minute run, and now that would be a little wild. Aww. Oh, this sucks. It really sucks when Ons just avoids every hit. Man. This might just end up being a reset because Ons is just being such a... This was even, like, not a bad boss to get, but Ons needed to get marked and ulted, and he got neither. Please, just get shot once. Oh, that's like 30 seconds of time lost. That's so bad. Oh, we had a really good start too, but Ons was just the worst he could possibly be. Man, that sucks so much. That was just horrendous. Is Libra Invasion allowed? Yes. Oh, I don't know if I actually might just want to straight up reset. This was such a good start too. That's the best start I've had, and then just like the worst boss fight I've had. Yo, what a baggy. Rest buddies. God, why did they let Ons block? If Ons couldn't block, it'd be so much less annoying to fight. Is that a second guard counter talisman? No, I think that must have been the practice run where there was a guard counter talisman. I was like, didn't we just see that? Okay, what do you got? More uplifting is great. I only do need 2. Small pouch. Nothing good on the weapons, unfortunately. Wish there were more granular splits so we could know how bad it was. The problem is it's manual splits, and I don't want to worry about splitting in the middle of a run. I only want to think about that when the run's over. But I agree. If there were auto splits, I would totally do that. But we do not have auto splits yet. Oh, you. Right as I need to remark. Ow, of course. Okay. Can't wait for the Everdark Dog. Well, yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Ooh, improved ranged weapons attacks. That's what we needed. Okay, we're so back. It's no longer so over. We are instead so back. Great trending monkey emote. Excuse me. Fire emote, gotta add that. Well, I mean, this sounds like a job for anyone with points. I literally pressed dodge twice, and this is the one time Elden Ring decided not to buffer dodge. It buffers dodge in 99% of cases, every single time you don't want it to buffer. But when I actually want it to buffer, no, I don't think so. No, you needed to press it after you were hit, but before the next hit connected, actually this time. Okay. Those are particularly great for me. All right, and we're max level. Nice. I do need some more fire grease, so... Ooh, that's a great one. Because I'm pretty sure that now works with Iron Eye. Any fire grease? Burning stone. Fire grease! Frick it. The only reason I'm even killing you is to have easier time looting. But you get fully ulted for this. For your transgression of stopping me from looting. Oh my god. This is out of the zone! You're such a piece of... Okay. Okay, whatever. It's fine. No holy camps, yeah, so no real, like, great places to check. I can check that fort, and I can grab an Everjail key, and then I can see also if there's any more greases. Also, aha. Improved item discovery, sure. It's probably too late for me to need that, but... These hidden chests that I didn't know about. Yep. Was that magic grease? Or bro, our favorite. Should have grabbed it. I might want holy attack power. I'll take it. Double magic grease. Is the dog weaker to magic or lightning? Because presumably it is obviously not fire. Holy. Magma worm? Sand. Blasphemous blade, but not really that good. I guess I would take sand. Means gather. It's not particularly close, but I might still be able to take out this Everjail in time. Depending on what it... Not Crystallians. Nope. Iron Eye's a little too slow at that. Magic and lightning both 0. Okay. Ooh, freezing grease? That's got to be good versus the dog, right? Trudge. I mean, it's fire. Surely it's weak to being frozen, right? It's just... That's science. No exalted flesh? Hmm? 542 frost resist. Is that a lot or a little? I have no idea the number equivalents of each other. Second highest resists are poison and frost. But if I did get a frost off, how good would it be, though? Be pretty good. 542 is very high. Okay. We probably just use lightning or magic grease then. So we'll probably just freeze whatever this end boss is then instead. This Night 2 boss. Is this Bubba? No, this is... What is this one? Is it Bubba, huh? Low resistances are 154. Oh, yeah, no. Then dog will probably die, yeah, before the frost really can do much. Tree Sentinel. Is it Berry Frosty Bull? Probably not. I'll just fire grease then. That missed. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, that was not bad. Love to see that ult. It's a good ult. Okay, I don't need that then. Surely I don't die twice to dog. And if I do, I just reset. This was kind of a bad start anyway, so it's fine. Oh, the mark didn't quite reach. Okay, that's fine though. We still got the... There. There we go. Nice kill. All right, we take that. We take that. I was sad about the demi-humans, but night 2 and night 3 went great. Triple kill.
It is not but that, and I believe as such stay.
Okay, small jar bazaar, up, purchase, up, purchase, out of this, down to relic rights, equip, and then Dark Drift Knight. Okay. What if one of my viewers is a speedrunner who will snatch my record? Well, I'm trying to just take it from Catalyst, so... You know. And I probably won't, because I don't think I have the resets in me to, do it. Alright, now, the plan. The plan to get a legendary weapon ASAP. The plan. Try to find a bleed weapon right now if I can, but if not, it's okay. Okay, there we go. It says free looting. Charge attacks. Charge attacks. Nothing. Nothing good. S-Stock I might theoretically actually, like, attack with. Melee. Casting speed, poison resistance. Nothing good, unfortunately. It's fine though. We know we can do it bow only if needed. think I should have taken out that scarab before leaving, but it's fine. The plan. Everyone seems more approachable for anyone who wants to start speedrunning, right? I guess. I don't know. It's still like a tough game. I don't know if I would describe it that way. Like, just being able to, you know, win consistently night after night solo is already, like, something that some people could struggle with. Let alone winning 5 in a row. The plan! I love it when a plan comes together. I guess taking damage boosts damage negation is fine for now. Legendary bow. Improved charge attacks I really do not need. Because I'm pretty sure that does not apply to bows. Are you a teacher? What did you teach, if I may ask? I taught high school level math and science. All right, now just straight to the castle, because why not? White Shadow's lure on a weapon is always so funny to you, yeah. What math? Whatever math was needed. I've taught, you know, algebra through calculus. And even some beyond calculus. Always the Crucible Knights with these castles. Or not Crucible Knights, sorry, Banished Knights. The other Knights. Counters isn't good for me. I guess damage negation at low HP technically does something. Cool, we've got 2 fire greases. Love to see that. Shared Order is a aura buff. Ranged attack power is awesome. Not expecting him to actually be able to get to me there. Dang, that damage. Yeah, upgraded weapons keep their original requirements. You can't upgrade something so that you can no longer use it and have nothing that you could use. Okay, rude. Okay, checking items. Attacks, summon wraiths. I don't think works if it's your offhand weapon. Projectile drop-off reduced is great. Attack power at full HP is great. Uplifting aromatics is exactly what I'm looking for. Attacks, two-handing, attack power at low HP. Nope. Okay. Can I target the thing directly in front of me when I press the target button, please? Magma Surge sprints. That would have actually worked in the offhand, actually, now that I think about it. Boluses, no. I guess I'll just start some work on the top boss. Before the circle starts closing. Damage buffs, yes. We love some damage buffs. Oh, Magma Worm. Honestly, I think I get this in time. Oh, but he started running at a bad time. Oh, we still get him. Nice. And it's close, but I do need to find... No, I will have a grace here, because I beat him. Many periodic glint blades. Yes. No, I want that for shared order. Wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good. So shared order... And then swap to periodic glint blades. Actually, maybe I don't need it because I have the uplifting aromatics. I can save the uplifting. I'll use shared order on the first night, and then I'll use the aromatics on the next nights, I think is the play. All right, we are pretty set up. Commander Standard isn't better here. Was there Commander Standard? Did I miss it? I might be silly. I do miss that sometimes. My eyes like locks in on the passives, and everything else is a blur. Which one is better, many or multiple? I don't know. That's why I do way better with speedruns of games that I can just know exactly what I'm supposed to do and not have to make too many decisions on the fly, because, like, I just miss stuff. Thought you were a math teacher. Yeah. Royal Revenant. Well, that's not my favorite thing to see. Can you stop? There we go. I think this is a damage buff. Yeah, okay. Can you not back up right as I'm trying to hit you? All right, whatever. Still pretty good. Yo, thanks for the good luck. What was that? That's speed running. Nothing else. Yeah. Checked you already. We're going fast. Ronan never does that to you? Wow. Was rather rude of him. Okay. Charge sorceries. Projectile drop off reduced. Yeah, I will take that. I no longer need Sacred Order or Shared Order because I have another aura buff. What I really want right now is a single Exalted Flesh. A single Exalted Flesh would do me great. I can buy the last one, so I don't need another one. But I don't currently have a body buff. I've got an aura buff and I've got a grease. And I just need the body buff and then we're big chilling. Check. Two armaments. Oh. It's so annoying that you can't mark at the same times that you can dodge. Attack power, no, attack power plus, or physical plus 6% has got to be better for not using up an item spot. Full HP is also quite good, but... Lightning grease, I'll take for now. I've got 2 sets of fire, which I don't need. I only need 1 set of fire, and I've got a set and a half of lightning. Stance breaking is good. Okay. Let's head to the mountain now. We're still looking for an exalted flesh. That is our main thing we'd like to find. Okay. Yo, what up, Sarah with stars? Going good. I'd also love to find a talisman, but if I don't, it is whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go. The Falling Star Beast. After first checking this talisman. It's not really helpful, but whatever. Nope. Nope. Okay. Some chests on the southeast corner of the castle. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to only spend our time checking chests, but yeah, anything that I do, like, come across as we go is pretty good. Attack finishers. There's a flame of walking. I mean, I guess I'd rather have a Wending Grace than these extra fire greases that I'm never going to get around to using. I guess. Lightning attack power. Volcano pot. Stone. Okay. Not exactly what I was looking for, but that's fine. Because, like, obviously, yeah, we want as basically just, yeah, passives from bosses is great, right? If we can do a bunch of bosses, and then basically one of each type of buff. It doesn't really matter which one, because they're all at least pretty good. But yeah, one body, one aura, and a grease that's good against, against the night bosses. Would it not be helpful to know which day 2 boss would be? It'd be very helpful, but I am, how you say, lazy at getting the setup that would make it so that I could do that very easily. going to be a Dragonkin soldier, and they're weak to lightning? Question mark? Or fire. Which of those two are they more weak to? Oh. Very aggressive first message. Go right there? Don't think they're weak to lightning. I thought dragons were weak to lightning except for ancient dragons, because they're weird about it. Or is that just Dark Souls? Improved ranged weapon attacks. Let's go. That's gonna go over... Probably drop-off reduced. Yeah, we should be close enough that that should just be better. More weak to fire. They are resistant to lightning. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They do lightning and frost, so... where am I going? Don't go down there. We've already done that. We're lightning in 20 in every other element. Okay, so we'll use fire grease on it, and then lightning grease on the... on Fulgor. Oh. Just one exalted flesh, please. I don't know what things here would have the most likelihood of dropping an exalted flesh, but... Already got enough fire grease, yeah. Exalted flesh. That's the exact thing I needed. Okay, we're set. I have nothing else that I need. I mean, is there anything else I would want? I didn't know you could get a smithing stone too there. That's funny. Because I can buy the other exalted flesh. I only need one for the dragonkin. I think we're just good to go. Check him, PC. I think we just kill bosses for passives now. Just as many random bosses for random passives as we can. Oh, how did that happen? I guess because I changed my weapons, it D2-handed. Let me swap those so that even if I D2-hand, we're doing the right thing. Ranged weapon attacks. I guess we'll take that over drop-off reduced or at full HP. Or even, honestly, maybe just over the periodic glint blades. I love the glint blades, but, like, I think it's just gotta go. I think 10% damage is just gonna be higher. And we do want some projectile drop-off reduced so that... Because we are probably going to get a few shots that are going to be far from him. Just in random spots. Alright, have a good one, AGNL. So having one of those is worth a lot. Okay, time for the... Demi-human queen, perhaps? Next Souls game, mission, and DS3 Platinum was a good idea at first. So I saw New Game Plus Plus rings, figured I had to do a casual playthrough again, yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted a little jump. Just a little jump. Drop off reduced, but we already were getting rid of those. So max stamina, not bad. God, even through the shield, he just gets destroyed. Oh, early, but it's fine. Only a little early. Not bad. Show that knee who's the real boss, yep. Just to be safe. We'll have 2 ending grace. 2. Definitely more than enough, it's fine. Wait, that didn't change what I wanted. Honestly, a little slow, strangely enough. We had all the buffs. I felt like it should have been fast, but strangely a little slow. Not like terrible, but like slower than I was expecting. I was expecting him to die before the lightning grease ran out. Oh, thank you for watching, Surflex. Okay, so now it's Augur. Some of the 3 arrows missed. Yeah, I guess that's probably it. Okay, same plan. Second verse, same as the first. Immediate legendary. Ooh, there's also the town. So we should plan to visit there at some point. Could have good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to want to do an Ever Jail, but... Lightning Grease is great. Fire Grease is what I actually wanted there. I'll take you for just having something for... I don't know. Whatever. To the Grace, then to the mountain, or to the crater. We'll just lightning grease for the magma worm. Crucible Knight's Castle. Ooh. You guys just see that from there? I was not paying enough attention. Okay. Monkey. Oh, thank you. Not bad. Ranged weapon attacks. Unfortunately... You know what? This is a silly, silly thing to do, but it technically saves me a weapon slot. I'm making that legendary instead of this, even though I can't use it right away, because as soon as I hit level 7, I can use it, and then I've got one extra weapon slot for later. I think that makes sense to me. Ooh, Castle is only like halfway in, but Castle is still a good place to go. The problem is Castle has no graces. Maybe I take out the magma worm first? Or sorry, the falling star beast first to upgrade my weapon? Because it'll make a grace? And then I can... Getting out from there is a little awkward, though. No, I don't think that makes sense. I see a Crucible Knight. I think we kill a Crucible Knight or two, and then we just get out. Well, maybe just head to these ruins and clear out the ruins first. And that should get me to level 7, hopefully. And then I can use the bow. And it'll create a grace. Yeah, this makes the most sense to me, I think. Can you target the boss, please? Ow! Ow! Stop! Stop! God, these ruins are so annoying. Stop! Jesus Christ! There's just no getting away from it. Frick you. Make the grace, please. Make the grace. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's all I wanted. Yeah. Okay, now the legendary black bow we can use. And then do as much of the castle as we can day 1, which is not going to be as much as previously because that, but we should still be fine. I would love to get some consumables, but we'll see if I can. I can speedrun, just kill the bosses as fast as possible. Yep. You can only gain or lose time technically during the nights, but the day, you need to get as strong as possible so that you will have a fast night. So if you have a really bad day, you're going to have a slow night. So every moment does matter. It's just the nights matter a lot, and the days matter only as much as, you know, they can make a difference to the nights. Nice. So that's why also we're trying to pick up every temporary buff we can find. Because they're very powerful at just deleting the night bosses. Physical attack power is excellent. Exactly what I wanted to see. Technically it does something. Also, I'll take it temporarily. Skill attack power, don't care about. Okay, what's at the merchant? Uplifting is great. None of that is good. And then I guess we'll just get a little start on the top boss. Maybe have time to finish it, but unlikely. Like, if the castle was closer to where we're gonna end, we could probably do it in time, but as soon as the circle starts closing, it's gonna close around us. Yeah, I can see it closing already. I'm just gonna head out. There's a grace just past it, so I can level up. Or 7 minutes-ish per run. I mean like 30 if you count all things considered, like, you know, menuing before and after and load. Well, not exactly load times, but like... all the stuff that goes into it, it's like around 30, I think. Okay, let me just... nope. Okay, we hope we get an aura buff, because I'm going to use the uplifting on this boss, as well as a fire grease, unless whatever boss is here is really weak to lightning. Then I might hope that we get another lightning. Is it fixed seed? No, it is random seed. Good morning from Sweden. Hope the run goes amazing. Yo, thank you, Skag. You do basement or is Storm cutting it off? I wasn't going to take a chance and check. Almost certainly once I got in, I would have been fine. But the reason I didn't want to do basement is because I think it actually takes longer than top of castle in total. And sometimes you get a boss down there that you're just like, oh, it's Bubaha. I don't want to do that now. I want to come back day 2. And you're like, but I'm already all the way down here at this bottom room, and it would take me so long to get out. Whereas top, if it's like, oh, this sucks, you can just hop off. Like, it's a lot less commitment to go to the top. And I feel like on average, it's actually, like, maybe not on average it's faster, but it's at least more consistent on the timing. Not bad. Before the fire grease ran out. I mean, at least if I have to heal, that'll add a bit of damage. Always play mouse and keyboard, or is it just for free aiming? I always play mouse and keyboard. No reason not to. Much room is there for routing this run? Does the order of Night Lords, characters, etc. matter? Yes. None of these matter. I guess I'll just throw a Wending into the empty slot for now. I did already both of those, so now it's just middle and bottom. Exalted Flesh is exactly what I'm looking for. Goodbye, Stone Sword Key. I don't actually need you at all either. I just want the one at the top, but you're gonna get in my way, and I just know it. Love fish. I think the fish fight is the most boring. Not exactly the most hateable, because I feel like Pest is worse, but not a big fan of the fish fight generally. I don't think that had a good passive, but I didn't get enough of a chance to look because this guy is being so annoying. Technically it does something. I'll take it. Guard breaking, magic damage negation. Neither of those is any good. Alright, hopefully a good talisman here. Fish is boring, but saying fish is fun. Ah, very true. Legolas Simulator, yup. Yeah, I still don't know if ranged Iron Eye is the play. Like, first of all, even if Iron Eye is the play. And then even if you are Iron Eye, if you would not just go melee instead. Dragon Wound Grease. Theoretically, that could be nice. Against fish. I mean, I'll just take it instead of the Wending. I don't need the Wending. I really need some weapon passives, but I don't know that we're going to get those. Another Exalted is actually not necessary. We already have the 2 that we need. In fact, we only need 1, but... But the reasons that I think you go with bow are the sort of obvious reason of, oh, you've got more uptime on your attacks, right? But then also, attack power at full HP is actually one of the passives I do want. Because we can make sure that we're at full HP at least at the start of a boss. And preferably stay at full HP the whole time. that. Yo, thanks for the good luck. Yo, Deku! Yo! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! Let's go. Okay, what consumables would I want at this point? I don't think I want any. I just want random weapons, I think, for passives. So we just gotta check as many places that could have a weapon as possible. That's what I thought. It's a mod raid. Yeah, Deku's been a mod since back in ye old Sekiro days. Spellcasting speed is not good. Charge sorceries is not good. Spellcasting speed. Not getting what we are looking for. Where is Rochi? He hasn't been online much. He was here for something that I was looking at a clip of. Oh, it was the blindfolded Monster Hunter stuff when I did blindfolded Yobu no lock on. Rochi was there. I saw him in the chat logs. That now at this point has been a while. Charge attacks, taking damage, boost damage negation. There are like weapons that you can get over there, but I don't know if that's worth the time to go for. Because you get far away from like any ways to get out of the volcano, I think. So instead, let's just check over here. Don't need more fire grease. Oh. Nope. Really unlucky on the passives this run. We started off really strong with improved ranged weapon attacks, pulley bow. Like, that was like, oh my gosh, we're so set. And then, like, since then, it has been nothing. Got legendary from body drop? I don't think so. Oh, thanks for the good luck. You can, but I don't think I did. Lightning damage negation. What the heck? It put it in an unreachable spot. I can't stand there to look at it. Let's gather, portending the night. There should still be time for this demi-human queen real quick. you kidding? Actually? I pressed my Q, but it didn't get me any distance from him, so he just killed me as soon as it ended. That sucks. I just got stuck on the lip of the rock. It wouldn't let me move. Man, it doesn't matter that much, but that's so dumb. Yeah, and he stole my runes, whatever. Literally one hit away. Lightning damage, chain attack finishers, all bad. Okay, I just need to regain my level and get the heck out, unfortunately. I guess damage negation at full HP is something. Yeah, really unlucky. Killed by ledge protection, yep. Cannot go for the scarab, there's no time. Would have if not for ledge protection. Godskin duo. That's a slow one, I'm pretty sure. That's an early transformation. Close enough. Not a good kill, but what could I really do? Was ledge protection coyote jumping? The opposite. Trying to jump and the game will not let you off of the ledge. Or not trying to jump necessarily, but trying to do some action. Maybe not even trying, but like doing some action, and the game will not let you go off of the ledge while you are doing that action. All right, good enough. Victory! What if the tech of getting stuck on Gaping Dragon's thigh during a jump attack to one-shot it considered a glitch? Shouldn't be. It doesn't really one-shot it, though. It's actually, like, very slow damage on it. If I remember correct. No, that's the wrong... I wanted to Dell! Oh, God. I can't Alt F4, but I can quit out of an expedition. That was so dumb. I went up instead of down. Silly, silly. Hopefully that doesn't also cycle the shifting earth or anything. That's so dumb. Man, what a way to lose time. This fight really needs a Storm Ruler and about 100 times more HP. Well, the Storm Ruler part, maybe. 100 times HP, I could live without. Okay, so I am gonna go for... one Everjail, I think. Chain attack finishers, taking damage, boost damage. Oh, Flame grant me strength. That's a body buff right there. Continuous HP recovery is something. Is that it? Is that all the things here? Not a lot of stuff in this. Do we one Everjail just to get to level 4, and then I think we still just go straight to Castle, as weird as it is. There's just, like, nothing else that's too useful. What a seed. Okay, so... that, so we've got Flame grant me strength. Improved crits is more than nothing. Honestly, I also want that Stone Sword Key one. Or Smithing Stone Key. Not Stone Sword Key. You know what I meant. Okay, so what we should actually do is we should do the Everjail first. Then we should get our weapon to Epic. Then we should do Castle. That's the plan. Sometimes I forget about making the weapon Epic. Okay, to level 5, and then since it's here and easy enough, we'll just do a little quick Human Queen. Sacred Order. Well, that's an aura buff. Okay. No, sacred, not shared. That's a weapon buff, actually. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Which might... Oh, it's gonna buff, though, the weapon itself. So I can't actually use that. I would need shared order. Okay. It's likely to be targeted, doesn't matter. Salted flesh is excellent. I would take some more lightning grease. I just need you to die first. Oh, I do have to get rid of the lightning grease, though, in order to up my weapon. Okay. So, best place to up would be there. So there's a merchant there. Is there a big merchant town that I could visit day 2? There is not. Darn, no dragon wound grease. Excuse me, Mr. Banished Knights. Technically improved lightning attack power might do something if it affects greases. I don't know if it does. But I have some lightning greases, so I'll take it temporarily. Okay, let's just head to the castle. We need some levels now. Got a stone at the guy? No, the little one. Could have, yeah. But, eh. So... Did that just buy and then throw it on the ground? Because I was getting hit at the same time? Also, can you just not... You usually don't do anything. Can you just not be annoying like that? Thank you. Holy fire magic. Multiple periodic glint blades is, I think, worthy. I don't care about skull attack. Wait. Yeah, because it was sacred. Wait, sacred order. Wait, that's not... Sacred Order. Actually, wait, is that... I actually have no idea what Sacred Order does. Now that I think about it. Any knowers? What type of possible buff Sacred Order does? Oh, well, I knew it was holy. I was pretty sure about that with the word sacred in it, but like body, weapon, or aura. Ooh, attack power at full HP. Great. And if it's weapon, is it confined to your one weapon that you use it on? Weapon like Sacred Blade without the blade. Dragon Wound Grease! Oh my god, we just found some in the wild like that? Holy. Free. Soul version of Shared Order counts as weapon buff. Okay. And is applied to the weapon that casts it itself. Cannot be done any shenanigans with, because I feel like there are some weapon buffs that you can actually kind of just have on other things. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, gotta go find a Grace. There's one outside. Whoa! Pick me up, please. A little damage on the way through. Only the cast weapons. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So yeah, then I do not need it. I'll get rid of it to make my future menuing easier. Sure, if we find Serpy Bow, that's great, because then we get to poison Adele, which he's very poisonable, and it increases our damage. It's not very helpful, but... Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's actually fine, and then swap there. Okay. Okay. Freya! Oh! That's really awful. I'm assuming Freya's weak to fire? She's a spider, and her, like, spiders are... I think in the base game afraid of fire, so if she's not weak to fire, I'd be very surprised. target our other base, please? Okay. Good enough, I suppose. For a Freya, I think that's about as fast as you can get. She's just never going to be fast. Yeah, Maroons is fine. It'll temporarily increase the speed at which we kill some things by giving us a few levels. Do anti-dragon effects apply to ancient dragons? I'm pretty sure they would, but I'm not 100% on that. The double stagger. Holy damage negation doesn't really help. Okay, I'll try going underneath now and see what it is. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully not a Bubba. Although even if it is, I think we kill it. Red Wolf. Annoying, but... Okay, cool. Very cool. I love when I get trapped in the corner. I mean, it was sort of my own making, but... Red Wolf is just so annoying. He just won't do anything. It's still wild to me that they just, like, saw a fun boss, said, hey, you know those attacks that people like when he does them? Let's just take out all of those. And you know those attacks that everyone finds really annoying and is like, I really hope he doesn't do that too much. Let's make him only able to do those. I've got glint blades too. Carding ability, nah. I mean, I guess I'd rather have that. Puts me back to... Vow of the Indomitable is no good. I've already got everything I really need. I just need the frost grease. So let's just head straight to the mountaintops to make sure we've got time for getting the frost grease and all that. Do I have a random... Borealis takes so long, it's probably not even worth, but... We really need some good weapon passives. Or just passives would work too, but... Ow. I really hate those demi-humans. I wanted to save this for Ons, but you're so annoying. Ranged weapon attacks, there we go. A good passive. Charged attacks, no. Alright, I have to take attacks possess anti-dragon effect. An advantage. Skill FP cost, don't care. Need freezy, greasy, pleasy. Projectile drop-off reduced is great. I don't need Flame grant me strength anymore because I've got the flesh. I wish I had my ults up. How are you not able to hit him as he appears? Sorceries, item discovery. I'll just take frost resist. Still need frost grease. There, yeah. Yeah, this is basically the setup that I want for consumables. I think we skip the dragon and we go to the rest of the things in the area, because it's just unlikely that the dragon gives us, like, such a good passive that it's worth the time to kill it, I think. Why do demi-humans cower when you kill their queen, but not Ons? Well, clearly they don't revere Ons as much, even though he is significantly more powerful. I think I go, like, Big Crow's way back. Chain attack finishers technically does something. Less than everything else, though. Okay, we actually do have some decent weapon passives now that I look at them. Not the greatest things, but... Oh, and I would love Serpy Bow. Big Dragon actually has a good chance to drop Serpy Bow, but it just takes too long as Iron Eye. If I was not Iron Eye, it might be more reasonable, but... Yeah, not even level 15 either. Oh, well. I'm gonna go straight to the double trolls. I think I can... Nah, Ons has got to be faster, even if he's more annoying. Nothing good, unfortunately. Okay, well. It will be our setup. We did get a Dragon Wound Grease, which is really good, really lucky. And then outside of that, we've got some okay passives. Kind of like one of each decent one. We'd prefer to have two of the great ones, but one of each decent will work. Sometimes you don't think it'd be faster, but it do. They don't think it be like it is. But it really do sometimes. Ancient Dragon incoming. Ancient Dragon, I think, would actually be pretty good for Iron Eye. And I think it is, right? These are Faramazula things. The Bofa. Oh, it missed, and I just didn't target him. Ah, my bad. Oh, missed again because he raised his head. Should have known. Oops. Alright, that's like my slowest ancient dragon kill ever. That did not go as planned, but it's fine. No, that's the wrong thing to... I saw red. I was wanting to replace that. Oh, and I forget that if you max out the level, it just goes away from the menu, and then you press go out of menu, and then it makes you go into menu instead. I always forget that. Okay, not bad. We'll take it. Victory! You like this boss or D's Nuts better? D's Nuts is pretty good.
We now it will be other night fair.
Huge. Being on level 15 actually good for speedrunning? I mean, why not? It's not a lot of extra damage, but it's more than none. You know? At this position, I think I go straight for purple weapon, head out the other side, and then straight to castle. Makes sense to me. Oh, I went through the middle and missed everyone. I split the difference on all the sleeping enemies there. Holy damage negation. Nope. Is that it here? And this start has nothing. I'm actually going through the this side because it's now closer based on where I had to go for the grace. Troll Castle, your beloved? Oh no, is it Troll Castle? I mean, it's fine-ish on Iron Eye. And it's our first time getting Troll Castle, so this run, so, you know, we couldn't expect to never get Troll Castle, I suppose. bad. Check for items in here. Incants. Smithing Stone 1 saves us money. Dragon Wound Grease is a grease. It does increase the damage. Not by a lot, but I want to go out the other way. But by more than nothing. Grease. I already have some. You want diversity in Grease generally, unless you know exactly what you're going for? Oh, really? Oh, Comcast, really? That disqualifies the run, because I'm not local recording this. Oh my god. Black Flame Blade is actually interesting. We're back. I mean, it's too late. The run's already disqualified, but I mean, whatever. That's so sad. Fire Grease is great. Hello? Please tune in. PB to run against? No, it would be awful to run against this, because this is actually a pretty good run. And now it's just going to be like every run is going to, you know, very likely to be behind this run. And then you're just like, oh, great, I can't actually be happy with a run until it's better than that one. And like, it's awful. It is terrible when that happens. The best thing to do right now is literally to reset before we see the final time, so I don't have to compare mentally against this run. Comcasted, yep. technically does something. I guess I've got enough fire grease. PB denied by ISP. Yep, yesterday it was a power outage, today it was an internet outage. They both ruined the run. So, awesome. Oh. Yeah, greases, they don't last very long, but they are quite strong. And, like, more importantly, they're just extra damage for no reason. Like for no, like, cost. Not reason. For no cost. You don't have to, like, do anything extra to get extra grease damage. You just apply the grease, and then, like, there it is. It doesn't take away, like, an affinity damage. You know, like, oh, I've got holy damage on my bow. Takes away its physical damage slightly. But greases are just added on top of whatever damage is already there. So that's why they're really good for speedruns. They don't last long enough that, you know, most people worry about them too much. Because they're like, yeah, I applied a grease. It was doing more damage. And then it just, like, ran out. But if you stack enough buffs that you can kill the enemy before it runs out, or you apply it twice or 3 times, it's, yeah, very solid. Okay, we would love holy, if anything. There is not really any holy, though. A buff is a buff. Level 7. I was hoping we could get to level 8, but Troll Castle just has less experience, I think, than the others. Folk also being much more annoying, but not giving out giving out less runes is such a troll. Yeah. I think I saved the aromatic. Yeah, I'll just use fire grease and exalted flesh. Whatever this happens to be. Open the DLC Nightfarer is just a guy that throws pots. I'd honestly be so fun. No, that would not be fun at all, I don't think. I mean, unless it's an infinite use pot. Like, what positive would there be to, like, a guy who can't do anything unless he happens to get lucky on what drops? I mean, infinite use pods, I guess, sure. But They'd have to invent, like, a brand new weapon for that. Not just even, like, weapon, like, animations like they did for the other Nightfarers, but, like, completely new weapons. You mean infinite pots, I see, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess that'd be cool, but... Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine. I guess I'll take that. Okay. 9 at the end of the night is pretty fine. Okay, now we need another Exalted Flesh, if we can find one. Fan of whenever you're on GDQ? Oh, thank you. Big fan of being on GDQ, so I'm glad you enjoyed. I try to be on as much as I possibly can, because it's so much fun. Not even close. No, use the... I think my ability went off, but it didn't give me the iframes. I think I got the mark off, but it just didn't give me iframes. And I just got comboed full to death. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go through frame by frame and see if it went on cooldown, but I was pressing it. It should have happened, but might just not have. Are you serious? Come on. Ugh. Like I have to just ignore the runes and focus on winning, which was luckily easy from there, but God, that's so annoying. Spell FP sucks. Nah, all of this is bad. Oh, I shouldn't have actually even taken crits inflict blood loss. That's actually really bad for me. Because Hulster can't be bled, so now I have just trolled myself where I can't even keep a grease up all the times on Hulster. I have to reapply after crit. Ah, dumb of me. Damn, damn, damn. I mean, I guess it's good since this run doesn't count anyway. I won't feel as bad at the end, but... Got enough lightning. Consider it practice. Yeah, I guess so. We put the work in and it shows. Thank you. I do actually put a lot of work in. That's, yeah. Oh, improved attack power at full HP. That's great. Okay. To the mountain. Thank you for the good luck. The bleed. Guard counters is not good. Freezing grease could help on whatever the night boss is, but otherwise isn't great. Take it over the fire, so I've got more options. Have any hopes for what the DLC Nightfarer might be, like abilities and whatnot? Not really. Something good and fun would be nice. I think I'd probably rather be surprised by something cool than, like, have it be something, you know, that I could think of. Because I feel like I would probably never really have thought of any of the Nightfarers that exist, except for sort of Executioner, but actually functional. Like, honestly, I'd rather them redo Executioner than add a new Nightfarer. Attack power full HP. All right. Where are you going? Can you get down here, please? I do not need anti-dragon effect here, but fire attack power, attacks him. But I mean, might as well. Nothing else really to get. Why redo him? Because his kit just doesn't gel together at all. He has one thing that is fun in concept, and the execution is kind of bad. And then the rest of his kit is just, like, bad. The one thing that's fun in concept is the execution. And then anytime you use it, you're like, yeah, I got the deflections. And it execution? The deflections. And then you start deflecting and you're like, wait, but I can't like do damage after. Guard counters just aren't good. The like special thing that it builds up isn't really that. I mean, it does some like posture at least. It's not like useless, but it's not like worthy of the use of it. And trying to attack with that weapon that it forces upon you is a miserable experience. So it just feels like you're just kind of standing there waiting whenever you're playing Executor using just the deflections. So you have to like try to like, oh, I'm gonna deflect a little, then I'm gonna swap out to actually hit him, and like it's just so awkward. It's not necessarily bad, like Executor still works fine, especially solo, but like it's just all awkward and doesn't feel good to play, even if it technically is like powerful enough. Magic damage negation. And like and the insult to injury is the you can't even run with it out. You're forced to walk. Like, okay. Feels better to just build statuses off katana. Yeah. Like when a lot of people that play a class choose to just like not use the class as it is, but just use it because it has pretty good stats and a good starting weapon, like I feel like that's a you know, pretty big red flag there. Of like, ooh, that maybe this class should be reworked a little. Deflect, maybe a perfect guard like in Lies of P. They're the same thing. Deflect and perfect guard are the same thing. It's just you, where are the? Presumably they're this way. You just need to be able to do it with like his regular weapon. If it was his passive, blocking with this character can be timed correctly to do perfect guards. It'd be like, oh, cool, set. Projectile drop off reduced. Hooray. You know, like that's all he. That's like the only big change that's needed. And then his ability could be just the special sword hit that he does, you know, that normally you charge up through deflects with the sword and then you perform with the sword. Just make it that, but usable without having to pull out the cursed sword. And then his ult thematically doesn't really make sense, but like it's fine, I guess. I would like to see his ult also changed, but it's whatever. Improved fire attack power. No, thank you. Switching between the weapons took no time at all. It would feel incredible. Why have you switched, though? Why not just let you block with any weapon? They did that in base Elden Ring. They literally added a tier to the game that makes it so every weapon can perform deflections. They called it the deflecting hard tier, and they just did that. It even had other effects of, like, if you deflect, your guard counter becomes more powerful and, like, stuff like that. They don't even need to do that. They could do that for him. It'd be cool. They don't even need to do any of that. It could just be your passive is you can deflect, and it would already feel infinitely better than what it currently does. Okay. I guess damage negation at full HP is technically more than nothing. So we shall take that. His basic skill, a deflect tier buff. Well, why his skill? Why not his passive? Why make it run out? Just make it as passive. Does it not feel like a very passive thing to do? This is Great Worm. Okay, freezing the Great Worm should be good. We can also uplifting aromatic. Okay, sure. Man, my damage is really not it here, but it's probably fine. Light, lava go away. If that helps. Does anti-dragon effect work on worms? I think so. I'm too scared, so I'm gonna buy that real quick. Oops. Okay. Not bad. Which unfortunately means bad, because now I am gonna probably save this as a PB and run against this. No! Fake PB. $236.54, sub 237. We got the sub 240, but it doesn't count because my internet died and I'm not local recording. Yep, My internet died in the middle of the Hulster run. Not for very long. Literally while I was just like running from one place to another, I think. I don't think it was out for like anything important, but technically that invalidates the run. I know I didn't cheat, it counts, but it doesn't count on the leaderboard. The whole point of what I'm doing is I'm trying to get a run on the leaderboard that I'm happy with. Doesn't need to be world record, and it's not going to be because I'm not going to reset 1,000 times to get the right seeds. But I just want a run that I'm happy with on the leaderboard. I would have been happy with this run on the leaderboard, but unfortunately not it. Not recording locally for performance reasons. No, it's for storage space reasons. It's because local recording, it will like... I just run out of space so often because I local recorded too many things that like I can't now get off of my computer because my internet, my upload speed is so ridiculously slow. My upload speed is basically the same speed as my streaming speed, my bitrate. So for every hour of stream that I record, it would take me like 50 minutes to upload it to YouTube or whatever. So I've tried to like local record VODs and then upload them to YouTube. But then an 8-hour VOD takes like 6.5 or 7 hours to upload, and if I leave that going, my internet is so unreliable, as you saw, that it will get interrupted at some point in those 6 or 7 hours, and so it will fail, stop the upload, go back to 0%, try to start over if I, you know, say go again, fail again, and I can just never upload anything in full VODs, so I just stopped local recording. Because every time that I would local record something, I would have it, and then I couldn't do anything with it. And I just kept filling up my hard drive and having to delete stuff. So, yeah. What about Steam game recording? What does that even do? I assume that just puts it on your hard drive anyway. I think that's the same thing, right? Or does it literally record the entire thing on the Steam servers? I feel like there's no way Steam servers are just putting an 8-hour VOD on them. Put all VODs in an 8 terabyte HDD, post the HDD to YouTube, easy. Yeah, just somehow physically put the hard drive onto YouTube. Oh geez, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's really annoying. Now for this, for going for speedruns, I should be local recording. Because if I don't get a PB, I can delete the VOD without any fear, and if I do get a PB, I can trim out just that part and then upload it to YouTube. So I should be local recording for something like this. I just need to remember when to local record versus when not to. And I have not done a good job of that. Record the screen with my phone, yep. Mail the hard drive to YouTube headquarters. I'm sure they'll put it on my channel for me. No problem. Next run will be faster. I hope so. If next run is faster, we're very happy because I was already quite happy with that run. So if next run is even faster, we'll be super happy. All right. Live and learn type moment. Yeah, I guess I will local record this one just in case. It will be a short local recording, so it won't be too big on my hard drive. Let me double check that I even have space right now. 200 gigabytes free out of my 4 terabyte drive because of all the local recordings I still have. So, but that is enough usually for about 20 hours. It's about 10 gigs an hour, I think, roughly. So a streamer do that, not as a joke. When their capture card failed, maximum scuffed stream. Wow. Okay. I think Steam has its own format to store the recorded gameplay. You can export to MP4. Don't know if it's efficient, but I record tons of gameplay with it, and your storage file is fine. Huh. Interesting. Use the Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, etc., and put the VOD you want to upload there. It will upload it slowly to the cloud. You can share that folder, and maybe one of your mod's loyal viewers can upload it for you. And if it gets interrupted, it will continue. It will get where it came back from. It'll pick up where it left off, because that was the problem, was everything that I was trying to upload to would just fail eventually. Maybe I could do that. I think I tried that with Google Drive and it still failed and like fully failed and like died. I think. All right, well, I guess we go again. I think cloud storage will pick up where it left off. I think I tried that, and I think it didn't work, but I don't know. Okay. So... please let this one be valid. Go! Two cutscenes.
Unless we and for this.
Cloud showed you can segment the file, like actually just cut it into pieces, upload them piece by piece, and have someone else copy them back together into one file. It's a lot of effort for somebody to do. I mean, I guess I have an editor for a reason, but still.
Good luck, Vic.
Start with a stone sword key, or not a stone sword key, with a upgrade to epic. Maybe... did not really want the kukri. Improved crits. Sure. I don't want more kukri. Three's guard breaking. Okay. And then I heard... there you are. Thrust and counterattack! That's actually useful. Holy. Okay, so I'm actually gonna... oops. Slightly too far this way. Level up first. Isn't this run super RNG? Yes, yes it is. Very, very, very super RNG, but there is also skill to it. It's not devoid of any skill. It's just a lot of RNG on top. There is interesting, you know, possible routing decisions, which are not exactly the same routing decisions as you might see in a... also... dropping the kukri one by one. Fire damage negation. Ooh, exalted flesh is great. Okay, so now let's go there to upgrade. And I think it's going to be worth it to get more levels quickly. Damage negation, charge attacks. Nope. So go to an Everjail after. Do not know which way is faster around this particular fort. Feels like this way should be. I was correct. Ooh, uplifting aromatics is great. We will definitely buy some of those, but first make sure I don't have to give away anything else that I want to be keeping. Attacks. Okay, let's check for a Stone's Ward key. Starting to close already isn't great on our timing, I feel like, but should be fine. Stone Sword key. Fire grease is great. I think even finishing you off from that amount of HP just isn't quite worth it. Oh, I would love to be in the storm right now instead of outside of it, but let me just head to there and level up at the very least. I think FromSoft will add new bosses apart from the 8 Nightlord enhanced versions. Do I think they will? With the DLC, probably. Before then, probably not. Would I like them to? Yeah, it'd be great if they did. More bosses, more better. Okay, level 3 with an epic weapon. I would love to have done a Everjail first, but it's just a very awkward spot.
Nightreign.
What? These guys followed up? Ranged weapon attacks, excellent. Crits is pretty good. Okay. Not bad. There's stairs on that side. Fire grease is good. I forget that guy's just hiding there sometimes. Okay. Just using that as often as possible to get as much damage as possible. Seems pretty efficient. Attack power and two-handing. We've got a second Exalted Flesh. Awesome. Sort of Milos. Interesting, interesting. Shield grease. Purchase these. Nothing really too great here. Try to take this out before night comes, but at level 3, oh. At level 3 with Deathrite Bird? No thanks, never mind. Just kidding. I was just kidding about that. Whoa, I was just kidding, I said. Can't take a little joke? Oh, so what? We're not allowed to make jokes anymore? No, I got stuck. Neil says the debuff Ash of Warrite definitely useful. Yeah, definitely useful. But that was unfortunate.
It was just a prank, bro.
All right, I desperately need my runes back from that. Very truly desperately. Oh, and of course, one of them took it. Okay, got it. Ah! Let me go. Okay, just get out of here. Just level up. Yeah. Weird day one, not great day one, but... Was that the, It is the super shopping spot. I should stop by there after. Level 7 is fine. Oh no, it's gonna poison. Nothing too great there. Okay, I think we still make it in time to spawn. But I have to